I think the best way to describe it is if you can think of that mid-afternoon slump, that's how I felt all the time. And I had felt that way sort of since puberty began. So as that change of life was occurring, it was just getting worse and worse and worse. The brain fog, the fatigue, the mood swings, they were all becoming very challenging. I would have mornings I would try to get into the office and it would be like pushing myself through concrete. It was very challenging, to say the least. I have looked for solutions. I knew it was hormonally based. When I hit 40, I sort of thought, I think I better do something or I'm going to be in big trouble as menopause approaches. And so I did seek out the naturopath at 40, started to peel the onion a little bit, but I still wasn't getting that vitality that I'd watch other people have. And they would have these full lives. And my life was starting to just get smaller and smaller, the things that I couldn't do anymore. It was extremely frustrating, but that's where I was. So a year and a half ago, when I first found the hormone clinic, I was almost at the point where I had to consider disability. I was literally that sadly off. So I finally came in for my results. Again, took a little patience, but things were good. I was down to a 4-day week by then, so I really was looking for some hope. It was really interesting because I got to see where I was. It was like somebody finally had some concrete answers. I could see where all the levels were, and Dr. Prowse just sort of looked at them all and said, okay, I think I know exactly what we want to do. We have to be very careful because we don't want you to feel worse. And I was thinking, I'm not sure you could make me feel worse, but that works for me. Just tell me what it is. So got set up, started the IVs, and within the third IV, it was like somebody had woken me up. It was the most incredible feeling. My family didn't know who I was anymore because I literally had energy. I have the flux and flows of any hormonal changes. They have been fabulous for monitoring. They've been great for just sort of pitch hitting of what you need. The response is always phenomenal. I just feel really well taken care of. I still get tired, but I don't get fatigued. And there's a really important distinction in between those two words. What they did for me was to remove all the food cravings. When you have low adrenals, out of whack hormones, you're always searching for the sugars, for the fats, for the alcohol, for the salts, you name it, anything that's going to keep you pushing forward to do the things you want to do in your life. And it went off like a light switch. And I dropped 20 pounds without even batting. And I didn't have to work at it. It just sort of fell off. And I didn't even think that was possible. So, and stayed off. So a year and a half, I haven't had to fight that. It just moves on, and I am so